Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, so before we jump back into code, probably do something else in this session. There was one issue coming up here in the Discord. The goldfish here has posted some images with infantry standing on top of the Overlord, right? Which looks which looks innocent, but apparently it can lead to quite some big damage if you put the rocket soldiers on top. So it looks like there are 20 rocket soldiers shooting out of the Overlord now. Yeah, so we probably want to track this. I thought that this was tracked already. So I remember a couple of years ago there was a replay where a worker sat on top of the Overlord. But I already searched a bit and I cannot find, I don't know, Overlords. Stand, I don't know. I searched for a bunch of things. Infantry. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I already looked. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's not tracked yet. So let's do that. Infantry. Infantry can sit on top of the Overlord. Sit on top of the Overlord. Yeah. Or stand. Can stand. Infantry units can stand on top of the Overlord. On top of the China Overlord. This can be exploited by putting a lot of strong infantry guys on there. A lot of strong infantry units on there. Yeah. Okay, I also already downloaded the screenshots, so I can put them here. Oh, the download is especially slow right now. For repro, please see Discord notes. See private Discord notes. Yeah. Okay, so this is bug. It's a major, I would say. Bug major. China. Anything else? It's probably executable. Executable maybe. Yeah. Okay. So that is tracked. While I was looking, yeah, it's pages are loading very slowly for me right now because there's some upload going on, which takes a whole bandwidth. It looks so cute how Loto stands on here. Look at that. So good. So good. Makes total sense. It's Lotus is a commander of all overlords. Yeah. Let's go. Reported by Goldfish. By user Goldfish. Not that someone thinks by a real goldfish. Okay. While searching for overlords issues, I also saw this one here, and I think we already have worked on this. Upgraded vanilla overlords should be as fast as nuke overlords. Upgraded. I think we did some changes to the overlords. Hold on. Overlords. Speed. Closed. Here. China overlord speed. Upgraded speed. So we did change. So the original China nuke has speed 40, damage speed 40, acceleration 30, turn 80, no upgrades. Okay. And the original China Overlord is half the speed, half the damage speed, half the acceleration, and 25% less turn. And then to upgrade it was a bit better. Yeah, plus 50%. Okay, and the patched one, we made the China Overlord is faster in the already. Actually, hold on. Yeah, this one's acceleration is also increased. Yeah, it was bumped in all the metrics here, and they upgraded as well. Yeah. So the patched China Overlord is faster, so we can actually close this report. Yeah, I don't know what it was never linked. Tank speed balancing. Let's link it here. Relates to this number. Updates. Okay, so this was concluded. And then let's also link it here. Actually, we can say closes this one. Updates. Yeah. This ticket, this report, this report has been covered with that. The upgraded China Overlord is not as fast as the nuke Overlords, but a bit faster than the original. China Overlords. The the patched, upgraded China Overlord is not as fast as the original Nuke Overlord, but a bit faster than the original China Overlord. Comments. Okay, good. Then we got this tracked. Also today there was a pull request opened by Dev Genius Code. Well, that's a big name. Well, it is a draft, so I don't know if he already has it ready for review or not. I just glanced over it today. So basically he made a pass on how the UI elements are laid out. How about just so I wonder, so is this in line with this change or not? I'm confused. Yeah, okay, so my question right now is this representative of the current change, or is this already outdated here? That is not clear to me. Let's download this as well. Okay, let's download all the images here. Save image as. Okay, let's open all these guys. Okay, so this is the original and this is the updated one. Let's put them over one another. Well, he shouldn't have cut it because now he can't overlay it. He also zoomed it by the looks of it. Or did he not? Oof. Okay. Let's take... maybe we should take our own screenshots. Oof. Well, I don't have his repository right now. Yeah, we can ask him to create new screenshots. Okay, so what certainly is good is that the text seems to be well aligned here, right? In the boxes. Like there's more consistency by the look of it. This one seems to be still a bit tight. This one looks good here. So here, this is tighter now. I wonder if that is a problem. If we go to Visual Studio Code, and let's say we search for online IP. So the longest is French or Russian, which is 3 characters longer. Yeah, it could be tight. 3 characters. 1, 2, 3. It's like the Russian and the French text could be touching this edge here, right? What about the other sides? The other side has plenty space. Firewall, port override. Let's take a note here. Firewall, port overrides. Yeah, there we also have some longer ones. Let's take a copy of that as well. So the Russian, for example, is much longer. So yeah, probably would be okay because it is good amount of room. How many characters are these? Well, we cannot, it's not a mono font here, so it's hard to judge. So 6 characters or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be enough, yeah. But there's enough room. Like this thing here, I think he just needs to move this a bit over. How about we add some paint in here? So let's put a group here. Let's take a nice color. Green. Flow hundreds. Yeah. So I think this one here, this one is tight and probably needs to move this a bit here. Yeah. Here, I think here the spacing is a bit tight. I wonder if there's anything we can do about that here. The spacing here is quite tight. Same here. So maybe that could be improved as well. Yeah, this one is probably okay. The buttons down here look good. The headers look good. Something is up here, right? Something is weird here with this line. Let's put here a circle. Well, that was supposed to be a question mark. That's a better question mark. Okay, what else do we have? I think there's a lot of dead space here. But it's the same as in... Oh, the original has longer. Yeah, what's up with that? Why is this shorter? Let's put a wiggly line here and put a question mark. Maybe like indicate that this could be longer. What else? So he did change the title to be centered. So as you can see here in the original, the options is here right aligned. Same as these guys here, they're also right aligned, right? But I think this is a global thing. Like all the dialogues, all the menus in the game, they always have right aligned headers. So if he wants to change it to center, then I think it should be done on all menus consistently in one go. It shouldn't be that we change some, but eventually forget some. So my suggestion here would be to prepare all menus to be able to be centered, right? So that means the title area here at the top needs to span the whole width, right? So here it needs to be the beginning on this side and here the end on this side. In case you can see my cursor, it's a bit small maybe. And then it can be centered with the setting, right? Because if the text area was just like, let's say from here to here and you center it, then it's centered here in this area, right? If the text box is like this, which is not what we want, right? Yeah. Okay, so what else do we have? Yeah, this is good here. It got rid of these various lines here, which were quite upsetting to look at. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. The scroll speed bar looks like it still has the same amount of blocks, so that's good. So he did rearrange the things down here. He moved the fresh nut, the scent delay. I think this makes sense, moving online IP and LAN IP on top of each other. I think that makes a lot of sense right here. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Moving these next to each other, yeah, I think this also makes sense. They were already bundled here. It's a bit weird. It's like, I mean, the space is a bit tight down here. What I also see is let's maybe pick another color so it's not everything. So what I also see is here, this height is very different from this height here, right? So this one, these things could probably be like made consistent, and then we would have a little bit more space in here if this is made a bit tighter, right? So these categories, they should have the same height. I think this one is too large, and that's why we lose a lot of space for this block down here. And I wonder if if this stuff here, the send delay button, should maybe be in the same row as these fields here, and this button in the same alignment as these drop-down boxes. So put the button here and the send delay here. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Also, the send delay text is huge. Well, it's also huge here. Control options. Huh. Retaliation. What would also be possible here is maybe, so for example here we have the checkbox and then we have the text on the right side of it. So maybe it also makes sense here to put first this and then put this text on the right side of it instead of the left side behind it. Or another option would be to put it below. So have the online IP text and then put the drop-down box below. But then maybe it gets pretty tight here. It's the same style as this one here, right? So there's also a lot of dead space here. Yeah. So just make a wiggle here. Dead space. Yeah, so an option would be maybe explore like take this here, take this, and then swap these, right? Swap. Swap. Maybe. Yeah. Because then you can like tightly pack this, but then the text would need changing because you have this colon here. So then all these would need to be updated here, which is not a big deal, right? Can just remove the colon here and all these texts. Yeah. Yeah. Let's put here also exclamation mark. Yeah, anything else? I think down here it looks good. Consistent spacing here between, that's good. I suspect that these things have the same width. Probably. This one looks properly aligned, yeah. Yeah, mostly it looks good. It certainly looks better than the original. The original is quite chaotic. Like what is this alignment here? What is this thing? Yeah, and here the text is almost touching this bar. And here, why is this so far away here? What is this alignment here? And here the button spacing is different. Yeah. There's a lot of chaos in here. Yeah. Okay, let's put a black background. Ooh. Okay, let's look at the other one. This one here. Let's do the same thing. Put a new layer here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, you also centered the two headers there. Yeah. Okay, I see there is some problem here. Let's take a green color again. Yeah. So there is a problem with this line here. Let's make it better circle here. And also here. It's not touching the frame. Also, he made the slider shorter, and I'm not sure if there's a tangible reason for it, but it's it seems unnecessary. Like the original has a couple more blocks here. It certainly makes sense. He centered it, so this one is not properly centered. As you can see here, it's more width than here. Also, these texts here are kind of wild. The alignments, like why is these not at the same X position? That doesn't make sense. Looks like here he centered them. Yeah, he probably made the area up to here. So they're probably aligned like this, and then he centered them this way. That's my suspicion. But the centering also looks weird to me. I don't know. Okay, let's first make a drawing here for the so put an arrow here. Oh, that's not a good arrow. Question mark. The text so he basically from here to here, and then he has it centered there. Yeah, but that's not the center, isn't it? Maybe here. But it looks weird because now we don't have a, like, it's kind of weird. Yeah, my drawing is not good. Yeah. Let's remove this. So let's make a line here, down here. Can we, like this? Oops. Put a question mark here. Oops. It looks, I don't know, it looks weird in a way. I understand the logic. Logically, yeah, but I don't know, it looks weird. Okay, what else do we have here? This one also looks, let's take orange again. Here, this one also, oh man. Yeah. So here it doesn't look equally aligned. Let's put an arrow here. Here. Yeah, this one is better aligned, yeah. Yeah, also here we are missing, the line is not connected here. Let's see the original. Yeah, the original is connected here. Yeah, this one looks properly aligned, those checkboxes. Yeah, he used the space down here, that is good. Yeah, overall it's, yeah. I don't have a good idea for improving this alignment as well here with the text. I don't know, it's this here. I don't know. I mean, I see what he did there. It does make sense in a way, but it looks weird in a way. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Also, you know, oh, I think this here needs to be removed. Yeah. Okay. You know, there is also a case to make that perhaps I think the menus maybe need like a new redesign in terms of positioning. So to give you an idea, in our General's Control Bar Pro, there was mockup. Ah, here. I did start an effort for menus remaster, but I didn't get so far really. Yeah. So I did try to like, okay, how can we improve the designs? Improve the designs of things. So basically I look at the so it's just a screenshot of the lobby, and then we overlay what we no, it's not an overlay, it's like a new design to like draft where the boxes would be if we made it new, right? So here the idea was, okay, we put all the game options here on this side, right, instead of here the middle, then have a nice large chat box with more vertical space, have the smaller buttons here at the bottom, and here the players, right? Maybe it's a bit too tight, yeah, but you can always change the layout, right? And I think the important note is here to try make it grid aligned. Align it to a grid. And if you do that, then it becomes easier to build building blocks. I can't remember, like, what was the grid alignment I used here? Filter. There was some kind of grid that I used. I guess it can be replicated. I don't know though how. There's some option to enable grids. Is that Control G? No. Preferences, interface. Tools. Here, grids. Grid line every 80 pixel. How do we show it? There's some, is it Alt G? No. Control G? No. Shift G? No. View rulers. Ah, Control R. No, it's not ruler. View. There should be something with grids. Lock guides. Show grid. There we go. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so this is 80 blocks. Yeah. So as you can see, it fits right kinda inside those 80 blocks. Yeah. Or maybe it could also be a 40 block. Preferences, grids. Let's put it on 40. 40, yeah. Yeah, I think 40 is the right grid size here. Yeah. So as you can see, like now we have 2 block space here at the bottom, on the sides, right? But of course, it's optimized for this specific resolution for 16 by 9, which I think is a good target resolution to have, right? But yeah, obviously, ideally, it's designed in a way that it also still looks okay for all the other resolutions, 4 by 3, 5 by 4, right? But yeah, this is something. I don't think I have it in a public repository, so this is probably something that I would need to upload. Let's put this in here. View, show grids. Okay. Then how about we create images from what we have just sketched here. So we got this one. Let's save it as a JPEG. It's called options nodes. Let's go with 10 quality. Then we got this one here. Save as. So this is advanced options, and here is a sample of like redesign options, redesign. Sample. Yeah, this actually this kind of style was a style we used for redesigning control bar. So in control bar pro we also have the mockup here, which is a 70 megabytes file, and this one contains all the in-game mockup for all in-game menus and everything. So it's a one-to-one representation of what is then laid out with actual window files for the game, right? And so yeah, it allows you to design it here and then copy it over to the ini file by hand, but it was possible to do. But it helps in like visualizing it and planning before you execute, because if you just punch in the numbers into the ini files, it's really hard to do it, right? So it's better to plan ahead and make like a schema of how you would like to have it, right? So you can then have for each different thingy you can add these elements, right, to lay them out. Yeah, plan ahead. And it's also good, it's like a simplified view. It makes it easier to judge the design, right? Like where things are. Like the button there, text there. Like how does it look like in like a simplified view, right? And I think we need this same thing for the menus to like redesign them in a good way. So it's still close to the original, but maybe better, but maybe it's going too far, right? And certainly like this UI here with the control bar, this is going too far, right? This is very different from the original. So this one is not for patch, but like with the menus, I think there's a lot that can be done to improve the layouts and yeah, the composition of windows. Yeah. Okay, so how about we go here to here. This change is still a draft, but here are some early notes. This pull is still marked as draft, but here are some notes already. So we upload these guys here. Okay, so in the options menu, let's take the notes here. So what did we say? Options menu. The thin one. The thin line under options does not touch the edges. 2, the sliders for audio options are shorter than before, and there is some empty space now. 3, there is empty space next to there's empty space in the display options as per original. Maybe something can be done. Question mark. For control options and network options, headers have varying heights, have varying backgrounds, layouts, sizes. 5, online IP text might be tight for French and Russian. Consider giving it more space. 6, line between, well, let's say, yeah, space to edges in network options is a bit tight, maybe. 7, maybe it makes sense to swap the text boxes and labels in the network options. For cleaner visual, would require to remove the colons in the texts. Let's make this a bit smaller. In the text, let's make this larger so you can also read it here. Remove the colons in the texts. Okay. And then what else? Centering the options header text is maybe nice, but I recommend to hold off with that for now, and only center the header texts for all windows in one go. Because ideally it is applied consistently. Yeah, okay, so this is our options menu nodes for now. Okay, so advanced options menu nodes. So there we also have the same thing. 1 thin lines under headers do not touch the edges. Yeah. What else do we say? To texture resolution and particle cap texts do not have consistent background heights, backgrounds, layouts, sizes, or position. Okay. The sliders are shorter than originally. Is there a reason for that? Maybe the slider should be the same speed as the scroll speed, yeah. For the intention of centering slider texts, it's good, but it still looks strange in a way. I do not have better ideas. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. Here are some notes. Okay, so let's take this guy and put it here. Options menu. Advanced options menu. Did we have any more notes there? Right. But same as before. Hold off. Let's say same as number 8 in options menu. Yeah, let's add some dots here. Okay, and here consideration. To create control bar pro. To create control bar pro, we used mockup. We used mockup. Mockup images to draft the positioning, to draft the layouts. Mockup images. This helped a lot to create consistent. This helped a lot to create consistent visuals across window elements, but yeah, across window elements. It was designed for 16 by 9. Wait, so I did draft some. I did start to draft some menu mockups, but never continued that effort. Perhaps it would be worthwhile to continue to perhaps it would be worthwhile to some 3 to 4 years ago, I did draft a few menu mockups, but never continued that effort. Perhaps it would be worthwhile to draft mockups for all windows, for all game screens. Would be worthwhile to draft mockups for all game screens. It can help to achieve truly consistent layouts and styles. But it needs to be catered to a specific resolution, control bar, to specific aspects ratio, control bar pro catered to 16 by 9, 1920 by 1080. Original game caters to 800 by 600, which obviously is severely outdated, but we need to support this to preserve original capabilities. I can upload these mockups if you are interested. It does not need to go into this direction, but it possibly can, if it is good. Okay, let's review our texts. This poll is still marked as draft, but here's some notes. Options menu, blah blah blah. Bunch of notes for the options. So lights on the headers do not touch the edges. Texture reason product cap. Consideration to create. Nice efforts achieving correcting the positions is certainly very nice. Positioning. Okay, let's comment this. No. Yeah, this stuff is a lot of work. This UI stuff. Like a lot of considerations need to be done. Plus, it's like really error prone to add this. Yeah. Check unlock FPS. Okay, good. Let's also add some labels here. GUI. It's minor fixes, right? GUI minor. Yeah. Initial improvements. Improving the color scheme. Some controls are not aligned with the expected hierarchy. Acceptable to organize. Yeah, maybe we should have read this before we made a comment. Is it acceptable to reorganize the structure for clarity, or is there a preference to maintain the original order for legacy reasons? I think you need to give an example. I'm not sure. Not grouped. I'm not sure what this means. There are controls in the file that do not seem to be visible now or linked to any current function. Examples include: are these controls remnants or removed features, or do they serve a purpose that is not immediately apparent? Should they be documented, removed, or commented out to clarify the status? Well, you can't comment out in a WND file. Documentation. Would it be acceptable to add comments or documentation within the file for better maintainability? This could help future contributors understand the purpose and functionality of each control. It's not possible to add comments in the WND file, so I don't think this will work. Okay, let's add questions and considerations. In future, please prefer uploading JPEG over PNG for complex images like this. PNG is good for images with simple shapes. JPEG is better for complex images. To answers to questions. Reorganizing a file structure. I do not understand. I do not. Can you give examples? Is it acceptable to reorganize the structure? This is part of this comment here. unused or hidden controls. I suggest to test if they do anything. If they don't, if they do not, leave them hidden as is. Leave them hidden. If they do nothing, leave them hidden. If they do something useful, can show them. Documentation. It is not possible to as far as I know, it is not possible to add comments to WD. It is a generated format that has strict syntax and no comments. No comments. We could add comments if we strip them out before build with mod builder, but we currently actually we do. I think it's possible in mod builder. Yeah, because in mod builder we have, let me go here to any let me see, core language items here. No, let's search for WD here, window, force, delete, source. Source encoding, target encoding, delete white space, 1. Delete comments. Yeah. Delete comments. So I don't know. It is not possible to add comments to WD. It is a general format and has strict scenario. We could add comments if we strip them out before build with mod builder, but we currently do not do this. It would require a change in, what is it? Mod bundle core items and mod bundle core items.json. Adding a delete comments. I'm not sure how this was implemented here. Delete comments. Or similar to the core window bundle. This would mean that, yeah, I think that would be fine. So basically, the WND file would no longer load unprocessed with the game, but this fine we always built with Mod Builder. So yeah, this would work. We could have then comments in there. Yeah. We can, however, add comments if we strip them out before build with Mod Builder. Currently do not do this, but it should be possible. It would require a change in adding and delete comments or similar to the core window bundle. Comments are then stripped out on build. Then stripped out on build before the game sees. Before the game loads the WND. Yeah, so it is possible. Yeah. Can you give examples? Okay. Good. Then let's put this comment here. All right. Then this is my current feedback on this matter. Yeah. Good. Then let's close all this here. Yeah. Good. What time is it? 1 hour 24. Yeah. I think I'll take a break now. Ah, by the way, I think we should also post this here. Let's put a star here and then put here *1, *1. Updates. Okay, good. I think that would be it then. Yeah. no, 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 no. Good. All right, then yeah, I will take a break now, and I wish you a great day or night until next time. Goodbye.